Welcome to Johan on Set, and today we're reviewing a coffee maker made by Cuisinart. Cuisinart is a known brand. They make a lot of coffee makers. When we were looking for a coffee maker, we ended up buying the one that you can grind the coffee or you can brew it, and it can make up to 10 cups of coffee. I tried it for a couple of months and I decided to make a review because I thought you might like what you will see. The good, the bad, the ugly, everything. So that way, if you decide to buy, if you decide to buy, then you at least have some real information, some of reviews about it. Let's take a look. So as you can see, this is the coffee beans right here, right on top. Of course, the timer, that's definitely not the right time since I just connected the whole coffee maker here. So you can, there's a couple things, as I mentioned before, it's a grinder. So that means that you can grind the coffee beans. You can open it right here. You can put more, and of course you will go in whenever the coffee is getting grinded. Then you can, just close it up. As you can see, there's this nice little, I'll say like a rubber right here that will keep your coffee beans nice and fresh. So you just keep that nice and tight in there. And you can put as much as you can all the way to the top. I fill it up every time I need to. Here you pour the water in, as you can see. And also it comes with two of the filter. So it has a filter inside. So it comes with two of this. And you can replace it every 60 brews or every 60 days. I'm going with the 60 days just because, who counting the brews? So every 60 days you go ahead and change the filter. Let me also mention this one here, the program. So you can turn it on and then you go to program, and on the program say auto on. So you can change the timing. So let's say that you want to drink some coffee, tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. in the morning. You just put the water in and set the auto on, and then at 8 a.m. in the morning, then it brews automatically. Of course, you need to have the beans inside and ready to brew or ready to grind. We usually do grind because for whatever reason, we believe that it has better flavor, and I believe that is true. Again, this is it's just what we think. Again, that's our opinions on that one. So when you want to, when you turn it on, let's say on and off right here at the button, then you have the strength, how light or how dark you want your coffee. Then you have the grind. Grind is usually automatic on, so if you want it off, you can turn it off. And here's the strength. You can just change the strength just by pushing that button there. And the brew, again, you have the control to brew or to grind. And here you just set the it usually go to like 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 cup of coffee. So on the side, let me just turn this one inside. You can see the coffee measurement there, or the water measurement, where you're gonna be putting the water in. And this is one of the reasons why we got this brand. So the reason why we got it is because we love keeping the coffee there for a few hours, working and everything. So we love coffee. So and we just make a lot of coffee during the day, and that's the reason why we end up getting this 10 cup of coffee. But there's one of the reason again is thermal here. It can last up to like 3, almost 4 hours, and the coffee is still warm. So that's huge. So let's make some coffee. We're talking about coffee so much that I just want to drink some coffee now. So let's make some coffee. I can tell you the good, the bad, and everything. So the first thing we do, I'm gonna have to go ahead and open that up. And then we're gonna have to pour some water in. This time we're doing, I don't know, maybe a cup of coffee, but we'll see. So just getting some water here, and let's see. All right. So actually we're gonna go with 4. And on the side, you're gonna notice that it's gonna be on number 4. And I'm gonna talk about that later. I'm also gonna talk about these lids here. So this is how you open it, how you close it. Sometimes it's really hard to just like, you know, right here, just to try to pull it, you know, you have to, you know, just make yourself, in, you know, get yourself in there, then try to open it. But sometimes it's hard to pull that. So let's go ahead and just set up here. We're gonna turn it on first. So I just turn it on, and we're gonna set it to strength max. Let's go, you know, dark on this one, and we're gonna grind it. So we're not gonna press the button here, because if we do press it, that means that it's gonna be using this part here. And actually, let me show you that first. I forgot to show you that part of it. But on the side, there's a button. Right on the side, this button right here, right? So when we press that button, this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna press it, boom, this thing comes up, comes out, and this is pretty much it. You can remove this one. It comes with the coffee maker. You can use this one until it breaks, literally. I mean, this is pretty good, you know, solid material here. So you can use it for a pretty long time, and some, you know, some people buy extra and whatever, but I'm keep using this one. So far so good. So if you don't want to brew coffee, grind the coffee, you can just pour it here. You can just pour the coffee here and just make it, you know, just press that, you know, grind off, so you can make it here instead. When you grind the coffee beans and everything, when you know the beans, then it's gonna come, you know, comes in here. So that's how everything in the water come through, you know, go through the hole here, but then go down to the thermos there. So let's go ahead and close this up. Whenever you want to clean this up, just remove it, clean it up, and that's it. If you want to clean the whole thing up too, you can also remove this piece of it. You don't have to, but if you want to, remove it and just put it back in, and then you just go ahead and close it. So we're gonna go ahead and close it, just boom, that's it. So now let's go ahead and make some coffee. So just press the button on already. We're gonna set it to 4 because I put 4 cup. As you can see, we can just move that in, that up there. So we're gonna put it to 4. Really set up the strength to all the way high. And to brew or to grind the coffee already, because we're ready, and we didn't say that we're gonna use this. So we're gonna grind it, so we don't push this button because it's already set up to grind. And let's go ahead and press the button. There you go, and that's it. And it's gonna start like that. In a few seconds, you're gonna hear. So let's go back here to the top. It's a little bit noisy because, of course, it's grinding the coffee beans. Look at that. I'm not gonna stop the video. As you can see, for 4 cup of coffee, that's how long it takes to make that coffee or to grind it. Then you can hear the beautiful sound of coffee making. Oh, you guys should be here so you can smell the coffee. So good, so good. So couple of things about this coffee maker, and I'm gonna make it quick because I already took enough time explaining this one. But one thing that I didn't like about it, as I mentioned before, is this piece here. Maybe they could have something better, or a button how, you know, the other side, but this thing here sometimes is hard. And if you have it under a counter, a cabinet or something, you just go in there and try to pull this out, it's just really hard. I mean, I prefer to just have something else instead, maybe a little handle or something better than this little, you know, thing here. The next thing that I'm gonna say that I found out when we bought it, the first time when you're trying to make some coffee, the first time it will say there's gonna be an error, and you can see it on the manual. The error is gonna say, not an error, but just like an information type of thing. It will say this thing here is empty. And you'll say, of course it's empty. I haven't even made any coffee. That's what I want to make. So of course it's empty. So what you have to do, you have to just, just press the button here to open it up. Remove the coffee holder thing inside. Just remove it, put it back inside, and then close it again. And that's it. That's all you need to do. But for whatever reason, we noticed that, again, my wife was like, what's going on? So I just tried it and it worked right after. So maybe you'll face something like that if you buy this. But again, it was once that happened. But after that, we just been enjoying this thing. We make like 10 cups of coffee in the morning, and maybe in the afternoon we make some more. We love drinking coffee. When it's done, I'll pour in my cup here. I'm ready. Already, see, I'm ready. All right, so it's all set. As soon as everything is all done, making the coffee and everything is all set here, you're gonna hear a beeping noise. So that means that it's ready for you to enjoy it. So we're just gonna go ahead and, as you can see, gonna remove it here and just gonna pour some coffee right here. Oh, look at that. Oh, all right, and that is pretty much it. You can keep it for about 3 hours, as I mentioned, and the coffee is still gonna be warm. And again, that's one of the reasons why we like this coffee maker grinder. It's just beautiful. Let me go ahead and show you what's inside. So you can see it's still hot in there, and that is pretty much it. So again, I'm gonna kind of close that up. Let's enjoy it. All right, so what do you think? I gave you a lot of information about it. The coffee, by the way, the coffee that I usually use, I try so many coffees, and everybody's different. Some people like, dark coffee or dark roasted or light, and with sugar, without sugar, with cream, whatever it is. For me, so far, the coffee that I have tried, and the one that I like the most is the Costa Rican coffee. Not sure why, it's just the flavor. It's not, there's not too much bitterness in it. It's just nice taste. So again, that being said, the coffee maker. So the two things that I mentioned before that I didn't like about it, it was just the handle. Where you pour the water in, I wish there could be some type of handle that can, make it a lot easier, because sometimes it's just hard to just pull that. So that was one thing. The other thing, again, it was the thing that happens once. And again, it doesn't happen all the time. It just only happened once for me. Maybe it was a glitch. I don't know what it was, but for me, it was just the first time that, whenever we started using it, it happened where he just said that the tray was empty, which of course it was empty. So yeah, but besides that, everything on this machine is just nice. Especially when you can pour a lot of coffee beans in there, and just use that, and you don't have to worry about let me just pour some more. I'll just put some more. Just put a bunch of them there, and it just lasts you some time, depending how much coffee you drink during the day. Not sure if you notice, this new hat that I have here, Johan on set. I really like the hat, how it came out, and the colors, and it feels good too. And of course, you've probably been reading this. Don't worry, I'll text you with this old rotary phone. This is one of my designs that I'm making already. It's already available on the website. Then and now printing.com, so the link is going to be below. Again, feel free to like and subscribe to this channel. Make comments about it. This amazing coffee machine. If you want to buy it, I'm going to leave the link below, so you can just click on it, go to Amazon and buy it. Right now, it's going for $168 around there. with a like $60 discounts already in it. And with that, I'm out. God, family, and coffee.